Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercury. Welcome to my channel. It's my daily vlog, so whatever I'm up to is what you're gonna see here. And first off, I wanted to say hi, I'm okay. I know I've been posting not quite as regularly as I usually do. Past week or so has just been exhausting. Not physically exhausting. I haven't had a bad week or a bad day. It's just like when I get home, I just felt so drained that I couldn't really do much. I would come home, I'd eat my dinner, and I was collapsing for the night. And I could show you that. I don't know. I didn't know if that would be all that interesting or not. Because literally I was coming home, reheating my dinner because I had batch cooked for the week, and sitting on the couch and vegging, and I think sometimes we all just need that time like that. We need to decompress. We need to give ourselves that space and say, I need to take care of me for this moment in time. And that's okay. And it's important that we recognize that when that comes up, and that we do it when it's necessary. So that is why my videos have been a little bit inconsistent the past week or so. I'm just taking care of myself and trying to catch up on rest and life and things that I need to do for me. So I appreciate that you are bearing with me and gave me that space and time. But I'm here, not going anywhere. We have a lot of exciting things on the horizon. But something happened today that I wanted to talk about. So I'm filming this today. It's March 7th. And as we know, I go into New York City quite often, and I like to do some out and about type of things. And today, March 7th, is the first day mask mandates have changed, vaccine checks have changed. So I wanted to talk about it and sort of put that out there and give an update and where I am with all of this. I'm still going to be wearing my mask indoors. My brain has become trained over the past 2 years, that this is a matter of safety, and my brain is becoming wired like that, and it will take time to unwire that. And I'm not there yet. I don't know how much of this is motivated by politics. I don't know how much of this is motivated by science. I don't know how much of this is motivated by economics. And they're all factors. There's no way to deny that they do not all factor into these decisions. But science and safety for me have to come first. My health comes first. And if that means wearing a mask a little bit longer, so be it. Not that big a deal. Put on my mask. Right? And that's fine. And I do me and you do you, and whatever works, works. And let's keep each other safe and do what we need to do. But for me, I'm going to continue to wear my mask indoors. I'm not at the point that I am ready to go unmasked. Even though New York City, as of today, is saying masks optional. There are caveats to that, like public transportation, you still have to wear a mask. Hospitals, you still have to wear a mask. So there are, specific places where masks are still required. So it's not a blanket lift, but to go to a restaurant, if you want to do indoor dining, they're no longer checking vaccine status. They're no longer forcing you to wear a mask to go shopping. It is at the discretion of the business owners. So please, if the business owners have made the decision that they are going to continue to follow masking protocols, respect that. Respect that. It's their business. They made that decision. And that is what they feel is needed to keep people safe at this moment in time. Every business is going to operate differently, and we just have to be adaptable and go with the flow. And that's sort of how I'm seeing things right now, at least for me. And that's how I'm navigating this world of, post-COVID in 2022, and where are we today, and what are the rules today, and what were the rules yesterday, and what are the rules going to be tomorrow? I don't know. It's so fluid and ever-changing, and I think just being flexible and doing what is safe for you is the key to navigating all of this. So that is how I am going to navigate this. So as you see videos continuing to come out, if I'm outdoors and I'm spread out, I don't wear a mask. But if I'm in any indoor setting, I am still going to be wearing my mask, so please don't be surprised if you see that. Similarly, I have mentioned previously I have a vacation coming up. A couple of days after I booked my vacation, I'm going to be going on another cruise. It's another Royal Caribbean cruise. And a few days after I booked the cruise, the policy when I booked it was that there were like vaccinated only zones, and in those areas you could take your mask off, but in all other areas indoors you still had to wear a mask, but you don't have to wear a mask outdoors. Then a few days after I book it, they changed the policy. So now the way it is by the time I get on the boat, I know it's a ship, I'm going to call it a boat, it's just what I do, bear with me on that one. But by the time I board, the rules are going to be, they are what they call highly vaccinated, which basically means that 95% of the people on the ship, that includes crew, that includes passengers, kids, 95% of the people on that ship will be fully vaccinated. All adults 12 and older, fully vaccinated. So that 5% variance, I believe, is basically the kids, right? So that they're in this what's called a highly vaccinated category of cruising, and that allows them to say masks are optional for fully vaccinated passengers. So kids will still have to wear their masks, but adults that are fully vaccinated, there is no like vaccinated zone that you take it off. You just are allowed to not wear a mask. So that puts me in this conundrum of what do I do and what do I feel comfortable with? I know right off the bat, anything where I'm going to be sitting shoulder to shoulder with somebody for an extended period of time, so like a performance, one of the theatrical shows, I'm going to have a mask on. It's too long of a time period and too close a proximity to other people for me to feel comfortable. Even though, we're all vaccinated, it's what I am comfortable with. And that's the choice I'm making for me. So that's what I'm doing for that. How will that go when I'm in the hallway or, some other venue? I think the reality is how crowded is it? Are there other people around? I might still wear my mask indoors. If there's not other people around, I might take it off. I'm gonna see. It's a little bit harder because that's more the mental piece of it, right? I've been training my brain to think that mask equates to safety, and also vaccine equates to safety. Now, when you're out and about in the general populace, like, when I'm commuting to work or whatever, you don't know if somebody is vaccinated or not. So mask is the safety barrier. But on this cruise, everybody's vaccinated. So part of me is it's like, well, how is it different than if I go and I visit my family? We're vaccine to vaccine, and we thought that was what equates to safety. And, I'm trying to navigate this. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't have great answers. I think this is, we're learning as we go, and I don't know. And I'd rather err on the side of caution and wear my mask in these public places, even if they're not required. It's amazing. It's amazing. And, this is literally coming on the 2-year anniversary of when everything changed, when the world changed, right? I it's kind of mind-blowing to think that 2 years ago, going into this weekend, like, you know, when we came back, you know, we didn't come back on Monday. Like, we had a few days off. We were trying to figure stuff out. And lockdown happened, and quarantine, and remote work. And here we are 2 years later, vaccines and back to work, but still all masked up. So I don't know. I know I keep saying that I don't know, but I think that is sort of the sentiment that a lot of us are grappling with, is what does this mean? Where are we at? What is safe and what isn't safe? And what is science and what is politics and what is economic and what is in my best interest and what is in your best interest? And trying to make those determinations for ourselves. It's very, very challenging. So I know, you know, it's kind of heavy, but I also figured it was, you know, pertinent topic, you know, between doing adventures in New York and knowing what the rules are and, you know, upcoming cruising. So I figured it was good to talk about it because things are changing. Things are changing. So we take it as it comes, a day at a time, and we do everything we can to stay as safe and as healthy and as happy as we can. So with that, I'm done for the day. I'm going to go get some rest, and I will see you all tomorrow. And until then, stay inspired by everyone. Take care.